Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the TMM podcast with myself, the Mining Miner, Belated 1266, and Tom
And
5005.
Chirp Simulator 2015.
Yes, we're gonna have a lot of chirping from Tom's end because
Doesn't-
it just doesn't shut up.
We get a muzzle for the
And
hood.
then I realised that not, in fact, everything is set up because the bot died again. So anyway, David, what have you been up to this week?
Well, let's see. We're going for a little bit of fun. I've had my computer break, as you know.
Oh, I know.
Because graphics being a total brick. Yes, that's my new word of the day.
Brilliant.
And I've had a whole lot of assignments I've had to get done. I've got 4 assignments that have to be done for next week.
I've got 6, but I haven't bothered doing them. This is the thing, college just really lags about me doing any sort of work. It's like, I'll get it done at some point, it's fine. Which is not the approach I should be taking, but fuck it.
And that's pretty much it.
What about you, Tom?
I got that new card humble bundle.
Okay.
Oh. I haven't done much.
Well, it's not really this week, it's more since we last did a podcast, which has been like 3
Yes,
weeks.
since the last podcast, I haven't done much.
You haven't done any more
no.
Airsoft? Any more tales from that? No? Oh,
I mean,
well.
I've got like no money. I think I'm gonna go Sunday though, which is
Okay. Which means you'll probably not be around for multiplayer mayhem then.
wait, probably not.
Yeah, fair enough. As for myself, I've not been doing much. I've been playing Elite Dangerous, which has been pretty good so far. I mean, I've probably got my money's worth out of it already, because I played it for like 8 hours a day when I first got it. It's pretty fun. I've definitely been enjoying it, but I want to get a flight stick for it. I'm looking at the Cytec X52. That looks pretty nice. So yeah, I mean, I'm playing it with a 360 pad at the moment, and it works, but it'd be better with a flight stick. Oh yeah, that's pretty much all I've been up to. Nothing much really.
I've got another thing I've just remembered that I was up to.
What?
I have passed my maths, so I don't have to do maths anymore.
Hey!
Bloody maths.
Why?
Bloody maths.
I've been doing maths for like 2 years. It's been brilliant. I don't know.
Oh, and I got a funny story.
Go for it.
Alright, do you know how I told you I had to do functional skills maths, and I said it's really piss easy?
Yeah.
Basically, what they wanted me to do when I passed my maths, I let them know, of course, and they said, "Do you still want to take functional skills maths?" I was like, "Are you taking the piss? Why would I want to waste my life doing this?" They said, "But it can help you get your C." I was like, "I've got my C."
That's the same with my college. They're like, "Oh, well, you've got A's in both English and maths, but you still need to do your functional skills on that stupid 4Skills website." I haven't done it for like months. They don't care because I've got my A's. I don't give a fuck. Oh god.
A's.
That reminds me of the story. I think I told it on Multiplayer Mayhem once, but we used to have this thing called Stretch and Challenge, and we had a teacher called Chris for it, and we had to do the functional skill stuff in that. So once he accidentally got it wrong, and he said, "All right, lads, go and log into your foreskins." We'd never let him live that down. It's alright, lads, go look at the foreskins.
I mean, our IT teachers, they can't actually do English.
Yeah.
They do spoonerisms without even realizing it.
Yeah.
He was in assembly and he was like, right, he was talking about networks and he was like, blah, 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 wet nerk. He was just like, what? What? he was like, internet. You know this,
Was he foreign or was he just
no,
a
he's
bit
just
dim?
not. He's just, oh.
Oh dear. And I had to do redesign one of the classrooms yesterday at college, and that was fun. So I was at college since I think I was at college 9 o'clock till 7:30, I think. I didn't get home till about 8:15, which was fun to say the least. And it was a lot of heavy lifting, so that was not really my forte. But we got it done, and it means I don't have to do it again, so. Okay. Anyway, so everything today is going to be rather Microsoft based because of
I
the
checked
Windows
the
10
list,
event.
and there isn't anything that isn't Microsoft apart from the dust. No,
No, the
there
last
isn't
two are
anything.
Microsoft as well.
Yeah, the last two are Microsoft.
Just Microsoft.
You could
Yeah.
say we're bashing it,
Not
but you
really.
could also say not.
No.
Depending.
If. Alright,
Depending on
well,
you.
starting off with good news. Good news, everyone.
Oh, memes.
Windows 10 to be a free upgrade for Windows 7 and 8
Ah!
users.
Oh,
But only for the
beautiful.
first year.
oh.
Free?
Yes. Free, you
Free?
say? Yes.
Not forever.
No.
Yes.
Well, they were a bit confusing with their wording because the way they said it was, everybody was like, "Oh shit, that's going to be a subscription," and I wasn't going to pay a subscription for Windows. But they said that it's free for life if you get it within the first year.
Glorious.
Yeah.
Glorious is the day.
So I think it's a year from release. If you get it within that window, then you get Windows 10 free for life. But this is the thing, though. Is it going to be like an account-bound thing, or will it just be so long as you've got it installed on the device, and if you have to reinstall it, then you're boned, basically?
I think it's gonna be account.
I hope it's
Okay.
account. I mean, it would make sense to do it account-based, because, I mean, in Windows 10 you have to log into a Well, you don't have to log into a Microsoft account, but it's preferred to log into a Microsoft account, so I would assume if you logged in with
So it's
your
optional.
Windows account, it would register through that, which would make life a lot easier. Instead of just being like, oh, let's have this 25-digit serial code that's impossible to type in. Well, that's not
You get a virus. Reboot from disk. Don't have the disk. Go buy Windows 10.
Yeah, you haven't got a disk image. Oh, what a shame. Should have kept it.
Guess you got to buy one.
So I have because I use my college uses DreamSpark, which basically means I can get free Microsoft software. So I was like, right, but I've had to back up all the disk images and the serial codes because I lose access to them in like June. So if I need to reinstall Windows 7 on my main system, I'm pretty much screwed. It's like, oh, you need the key. Don't have the key. Oh, well, sucks to be you. Then go buy a new key. That is why I don't like serial code systems, because it's like, oh, you've lost your key. What a shame. You've lost your product. No, just bind it to an account or something. That's why I like using Steam, because it doesn't need
Yeah,
that
but
shit.
then you lose your
Huh?
Then you lose your password.
Yeah, I suppose. But yeah, Windows, it's free for Windows 7, Windows 8.1, and Windows Phone 8.1 users. Now this one, there we go. This one I was a bit confused by when it said Windows Phone 8.1, because usually phone updates are free anyway. So if you get Windows Phone 10, well, Windows 10 for Windows Phone, this is going to get confusing. Outside of the first year, do you have to pay for the update? Because they've never done that before.
Do you know what I was confused with?
I just think you won't
The
get the
term
update.
they used, which
Yeah, I
was
suppose.
free.
Huh?
The term
Yeah,
they
free.
used, which is free.
It's very surprising Microsoft heard of the word free. It's very strange indeed.
That's why I said I found it very odd.
So yeah, well, the reason they're doing this is they're starting to tout Windows as more of a service than a product. That's the word I was looking for. So they're like, they voiced their intentions to continue to keep the OS current for the supported lifetime of the device at no additional charge. So I thought this was a bit strange at first because, I mean, Windows is a big part of their revenue, supposedly. But somebody, I think it was Reddit, made a good point, is that it's more expensive to support the older operating systems rather than just getting everybody up to the latest for free and then just supporting that.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they try to support operating
Because you'd have
systems
to have
for
so
like
many
9
different
years or
servers
something
for
like that.
different operating systems rather
Yeah.
than just like.
Uh-huh.
You know,
Then you'd have to
one
have
operating.
different teams which are trained in different
Yeah.
operating systems, so they can have different ways to save. You try
Diff-
to turn it off and on again.
different like updating editing software for like the different operating systems when you need to update them.
Yeah, it's just the support would be an absolute nightmare.
So, do you know the images below that's on that document?
Yeah.
Is that what it looks like for the desktop? and
Yes.
everything?
Yeah.
What do you think of that? I want your thoughts before
Well,
I say.
the start menu, I like it. It's it's a metric shit ton better than Windows 8. That's for certain. But
I like
don't.
how it's set out.
Yeah, I don't like how the new build has the search bar on the taskbar. Because I have a lot of programs open a lot of the time, and I really can't be bothered to use. Well, I don't want to use this tiny little space just for programs and have this get fuck off search bar which I'll never use. Like, if we could have that in the start menu like they do on Windows 7, that would be great. Rather than having it stuck on the taskbar. But if you give us the option, put it in the start menu, or give an option to have it on the taskbar, or whatever. Just give me the option, because I don't want it positioned there all the time.
I think that Budgie wanted to say.
But just trying to say something. So yeah, as for the start menu, you do. Whoa, that's not what I wanted. Who said?
That's the reason why it's twit. Make a noise.
Yeah.
Baffled by the word free.
There we go. So you can still have the option on whether or not you want the sort of traditional start menu thing where it pops up in the corner, or you can switch it into full screen mode, which is reminiscent of Windows 8.
That's disgusting.
And, yeah, it's not very nice. And they're starting to do something called Universal Apps, which I'm very skeptical with, because they're saying that it'll allow developers to create apps for all of the platforms, like Windows Phone, desktop, 2-in-1, tablet, all that stuff, with very minimal effort needed to port them into the different devices. And I'm very skeptical about this primarily because of the different architectures. Like, trying to program for something for x86, i.e. the traditional desktop architecture, and ARM, which is the traditional mobile architecture, is... I don't know how they're going to do that in one go.
I guess they'll just have to simplify all three platforms.
I suppose, but changing the fundamental architecture is not going to be something they're prepared to do. Like, I mean, a lot of phones are starting to move to x86, which is good, but it's not as power efficient as... Well, I say it's not as power efficient as ARM, but it's mostly just the ARM processors. They're a little bit better. But yeah, that I'm a bit skeptical of. And then we've got Continuum mode, which is essentially... it's essentially how Windows 10 changes sort of form, depending on what device you're using. Hey, Vanny Fox level 200, how are you? So yeah, it changes, like, the demonstration they use with the Surface Pro 3, and if you've got it plugged into the type cover, it'll behave more like a desktop, but as soon as you unplug it, it'll give you a prompt of, do you want to switch to tablet mode? And it'll change into tablet mode. So you'll have an interface more along the lines of Windows 8, so bigger icons, more, basically a more touch-friendly environment. Hey, Zoni, how's it going?
The Windows 8 tablet I have now, given by my sixth phone, you've got your tablet and then you've got your keyboard, and the keyboard comes out of the tablet, like that. Yeah. And when you work on the keyboard, like there'll be a keyboard on the screen. If you're using the tablet, but you plug the keyboard in, that disappears, so you can use that one.
Yeah.
And it's and the screen's touch screen, so when you've got it in the tablet mode, you can touch with that, but it's not like when you plug the keyboard in, the touch screen kind of just stops. It's still there.
Yeah, it's still, I mean, in Windows 10 it'll still be functional, but it'll just, it'll want to change its main functions to something that's more designed towards whatever way you're using it. Like, for example, another thing with Continuum is if you're using it in desktop mode, then the Windows 8 modern apps will start in Windows rather than being full screen and then having to snap to wherever. And then if you switch it to tablet mode, it'll put everything into full screen. Sort of more reminiscent of how, say, an Android tablet functions. But, well, the thing with the keyboard as well, that's more of a fundamental feature of a lot of different operating systems if they keep touch in mind. Because obviously you don't want to have a massive keyboard taking up half the screen if you're going to be plugging a keyboard in. Thanks for that follow, by the way, Vanny Fox. So yeah, that's pretty much all the new features of Windows 10, and I think, as far as I know, the new preview build... wait a minute, that one. There we go. No, that's not... Jesus Christ. The new Windows 10 preview build's available now, I think. So you can go pick that up, and that includes Continuum and Cortana. Did we talk about Cortana?
We did not.
We have. I think we've talked a little bit about it in like other podcasts. But
in the past, but I haven't talked about it in this one. So Cortana was shown off, and oh my god, the way they presented it was the most awkward thing in the world.
Was it like, oh look, sexy lady? Was it like that?
Not exactly, but just as cringeworthy. Like, they were saying, oh, well, for this bit of the presentation, we'll need a helper, and where is she? Oh, well, I can just summon to the stage. Hey, Cortana. And then there was just some stupid scripted video came up on the screen. It wasn't even proper Cortana, it was literally just...
some pre-recorded footage.
Yeah, it was literally pre-recorded footage he was talking to. Oh, it was horrible.
It's like when you see like a tour guide and he gives you this help video, and say the tour guide's called Steve, and then the tour guide will come on the screen and it'll go like, "Hi, Steve," and then the tour guide will go like, "Hi, Steve," and you're like, "Shut the fuck up."
It's just like, please no.
Back to you, Steve. Thanks, Steve. Ooh. Stop.
Yeah, it was exactly like that. Well, I mean, this is one of the things I prefer Apple for is their keynotes, because they are a lot more engaging. Like on the they try to be a bit more like Apple in the Microsoft conference, and they just failed miserably. Like they were telling really really bad jokes and nobody was laughing, and whenever they announced a new product, nobody applauded. It's like they would wait about 5 seconds for applause, and there'd just be one guy in the background just like. just distant applause. And he just couldn't help but think, was he paid by Microsoft to do that? Because everybody else was just like, Like, one of the bits was, I can't remember what he was saying, but he was talking about something, and then he was waiting for some sort of reaction, and he was just like, oh, you're all typing? Okay. Like, he literally said that. I was like, oh, God. Yeah, jokes, unfortunately. Like, well, it wasn't really jokes necessarily. They were trying to be funny with things, but it was just completely unfunny in every way, shape, and form.
In other words, it backfired.
Yeah. Microsoft doesn't do humor. I think we already covered the fact that Windows 10 won't be a subscription as well. So, for those who just joined, basically Windows 10 will be free to upgrade to from Windows 7 and Windows 8 for the first year, and then you have to buy it afterwards. But it's free for life if you get it.
The first 3 topics.
No, this is Microsoft Office though.
Oh, Office.
This is a bit of a strange one as well. So Microsoft Office Twitch, OBS please. Thank you. So Microsoft Office Universal will be free on Windows 10 phones and small tablets.
Phones.
Yes, Office on a phone because everybody's so productive on a mobile device. Yeah.
Wait, phone? I know it's on a Windows phone, but let me just.
Was that like an iShit 3 or something? Oh, no,
4S.
It's 4S. It just like the edges were black as well, so I thought
It's
it was
like,
the 3.
jeez, it's 4S.
And you know, let me just write you this email.
Yeah, just sitting there for 10 minutes trying to deal with it.
Let me just draw a text box or just square. Ugh.
That is not true. That is not true.
Alright, wait.
Don't
What's
even.
Pumpkin Jack.
Don't
what's a Twitch? I'm missing out on me.
Yeah, because you don't do it on the chat. So Pumpkin Jack said, Blade is staring at the camera like he wants to make babies with it.
Oh.
So they're just staring lovingly into the camera for ages. So yeah, let's try that again. Microsoft Office Universal will be free on phones and small tablets, which is interesting, but they're not the most productive devices in the world. So they're going for Office 2016. I thought they would have called it Office
George
10
know
or
about that, though?
Office 1, like all of their
If
other
they're
stuff.
useful, because like he has one, doesn't he? Like a Microsoft one. Or is it Windows Phone he has?
George has a Windows Phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, this sort of makes sense. I think it's free on iOS and Android at the moment. Come on, Zell, don't do that. I think it's free on iOS and Android at the moment. It used to require an Office 365 subscription, but they got rid of that because people weren't exactly fans of that, to say the least. So Office 2016 is free on those. So you'll still have to pay for it on desktop, which is strange. And this is why they're doing it, because nobody's willing to pay for Office on a device that's not going to be very productive with it. Like, they literally just want to have it around because they can open documents and have a look at them rather than having it to, like, write down essays and things.
Yeah.
Were you going to say something, Tom?
No, I was just saying, like a phone.
Look at that Pumpkin Jack.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I mean, I know Windows 10 phones are not, like, tiny, but...
Also, the chat on OBS has just stopped.
The chat is literally mostly insulting me.
Yeah, well, I can see the chat, it's just not coming up on the cautious. with the way it's going, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Whoa! Major news is breaking. Shut up. This is one of my pet peeves with some websites. It's like, let's just bring up a thing. Come subscribe to our newsletter. No, piss off. Don't open that. Fuck off, message in my face. It's like when it pops up on a website you've only just gone to. It's like, do you want to sign up for our newsletter? No, I've just gone on your website. Your content's probably shit. Moving on.
I like how you just ease it in.
Oh, there we go. We've already talked about the new Windows 10 build being released. I was trying to find that article before and I couldn't see it. So yeah, the new Windows 10 build includes Cortana and Continuum, which we discussed earlier. So Microsoft Office 2016 Desktop Suite scheduled for the second half of 2015. They seem to be taking the generic German simulator route with the names. It's like, oh yeah, well this is coming out in 2015, but we're going to call it 2016 because we don't know how to count.
Yeah. Microsoft Office 2016.
Yeah.
2015. Let me just check my watch.
Counting wasn't in its. What's the word I'm looking for? I was going to say counting wasn't in its. Man, I was about to say
I was
something.
going to say counting isn't exactly Microsoft's strong suit. Let's go.
There
let's
we
go.
go.
Windows 7,
That'll work.
Windows 8, Windows 10. What? Like, but we want to distance it from Windows 8. Yeah, I can see exactly why you want to do that, but that's not how you count. Come on now. Like, if they called it Windows 8.2, then I would associate it with Windows 8. But if they called it Windows 9, I wouldn't. Like, your consumers are not idiots. They know it's not Windows 8. At least I hope they don't. Friend who looks identical to you, just without the accent. Okay, that's fine. Don't worry. I say it's fine. It's like, yeah, don't record me even though I'm streaming on the internet and putting this VOD on YouTube and stuff. Ah, it's fine. No worries.
What's with Pumpkin Jack's thing?
I don't know. I hope it's not going to be the jokes last week. We usually play games together, but this is something we do on a weekly basis. This is just essentially talking about the week's. Well, I say weekly basis. We're being a bit lax with it at the moment, but it's basically gaming and tech news, and we'll probably be playing some Monaco after this at some point. I don't know when, but we'll do some Monaco. So yeah, we'll be playing some games after this, and then people watching the VOD will be like, "What the hell's going on?" Anyway, so I hope the desktop version of Office won't look like the tablet version, because that doesn't look very mouse friendly. Microsoft.
What?
Nope, actually, I'm not showing this on the screen.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Oh, what?
That doesn't look nice. That's a bit. Like I can understand it being like that for a phone or a tablet because it's nice big buttons.
Hang on a sec. Justin Fan 69207.
Oh, is your chat broken?
I don't believe that's me.
Oh, yeah, your chat must be broken. Just refresh the page and you'll probably get connected properly. Twitch is having a crap again.
Justin Fan 69207. Excuse me. Excuse me there.
Yeah, your chat's broken. I think it did that a little while back when they essentially just completely overhauled chat, and then everyone was like, "Can't connect. I'm not called Justin Fan." It just completely.
Let me just log in right now.
Yeah, Twitch chat can be a little bit misbehaving sometimes. So yeah, I mean, I hope it doesn't look like that necessarily, because that doesn't look like very nice UI. I like the look of 2013. See if I can get one open.
2013.
2013's okay. I mean, my favorite one's probably 2010, but
smoother. I had 2010.
The animations on 2013 are a lot nicer, and I realised that's not going to show it properly because I've got it trimmed incorrectly. There you go.
I borrowed 2010 from the internet.
Yeah, just loaned it from the internet. So Office 2013 is alright. I just hate the fact that it's like, do you want to save this thing to OneDrive? It's like, no, I don't use OneDrive. Can I just save to my local hard drive? But no, you can't do that. Well, you can do... Yes. You can do that, but it'll take like 15 extra clicks to try and find where you want to save this damn thing. No, just let me save to my hard drive instead of using your... Instead of using your shitty OneDrive service. If Save George was here, he would go absolutely mental because I called a Microsoft product shitty. Like, he's gone he's gone he's gone full Microsoft fanboy since he got Windows Phone, and it's just hilarious winding him up in college. But yeah, anyway, this one we'll leave for the time being. This one's a little interesting. So Microsoft has created an Xbox app for Windows 10 with a game DVR because yes, whoa, no, we don't, no, there we go. Because yes, of course, we need yet another program for PC that records games. Like, there's not already 3 billion of them out there. Like, let's just go over the programs I've got installed. I don't have DX Story at the moment. That's one of them. But I've got Evolve. I've got Overwolf probably. There's probably a million other ones I've got installed. But yeah.
I mean, yeah, but it's just like, oh, use our product, money.
Uh-huh.
Oh, he's down. I'm an adult. Oh. Oh, you don't know I'm 18.
Yeah, you're 18, but you got the mental age of about a 5-year-old. Oh yeah.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Oh Jesus, Tom, what are you doing? God damn it, Tom.
Tom, what are you
Just
doing?
Messing with the Twitch chat again.
By the way, I see my sword still taking off us.
Yeah, you don't have sword.
Is it because of my comment like last time?
What comment?
The comment like you said last time where I said, if someone asks
Oh yeah,
to be,
yeah. See, I nearly gave you a sub back because I forgot about that. But nah, you're not getting a sub back. You asked to be a mod, therefore you'd never get.
I was already a mod.
Yeah, you still asked.
How does that even work?
Oh, good. Actually, I'm just gonna take the chat overlay off because it is just broken. So yeah, well, let's.
Tom's done this thing
for a while, but
Tom's done
oh,
this
that's
thing
it.
in the
We're on the game DVR one, weren't we? So yeah, unless this is a bit like Nvidia Shadowplay, where it has very little overhead with regards to recording, I'm probably not going to be using that because it's probably going to be crap quality and it's not going to share to where I want it to share to, and all that other horrible stuff.
It's different, and you've already got something that works.
Yes, I've already got
So
something that
cheap.
works better. Stream my freeze up for all. I'm going to try changing to Windows 7 Basic. As much as I hate it, OBS doesn't like Aero very much, so yeah. See if I can improve the frame rate. So I'm flying blind at the moment. Come on, over. Come on, Zell. That's not.
I'm not gonna get angry. No.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so yeah, they're gonna be. It's a bit of a strange one. Have we got? Yeah, here we go. The next thing they announced was even more stupid. They announced that they're gonna allow Xbox One to stream to a PC. What?
Why?
That's a perfectly logical thing. Yeah, let's have let's have the less powerful machine do the streaming to the more powerful machine. Also, another thing
It's
they were touting.
may be capable.
Yeah.
May.
Well, there's another thing. They said it may be capable of 1080p 60 FPS. It's like most Xbox games don't run at 1080p or 60 FPS.
Never mind both.
It's like I can't remember. I think it was Lance Tech Tips did a test, and the power of the Xbox One is essentially the same as an underclocked GTX 460 or something like that. It's like, yeah, let's have the power of an underclocked, like 5-year-old graphics card for the next 10 years. Ugh.
I don't know how to take that. I don't know how to take that.
Stop eating my English.
That's an
I
excuse.
need it.
That's an excuse. Sorry. I don't have my English homework. My budgie ate it.
That's exactly what happened. Come here.
Oh god.
The budgie is the mascot, henceforth.
No.
Who's this David Vonderhaar?
Follow the bottle. Go on, follow the bottle.
Stop eating me English.
Trying to corral the bird. So yeah, apparently Microsoft software engineers currently have the streaming running at 720p 30, but more improvements are due to be made. Microsoft's game streaming functionality is going to allow PC gamers to stream Xbox One exclusives to their PC and play them with them as... Oh! That makes a bit more sense.
By the way, what are you gonna do about the Pumpkin Jacks comment? Just thought I'd ask.
It's not that bad. I'm just gonna leave it.
Okay.
So yeah, it's. I didn't know they were going to be doing that though, like allowing you to play it with keyboard and mouse. That's a little bit more appetizing, but I'd rather have it the other way around. Like, oh, get an Xbox One and essentially use it as a Steam machine. That would be a little bit better, because then you've got a machine to play like Xbox One exclusives on, and then you've got something that can stream your PC to the living room. Like, that's all right, but doing it like this, doing it the other way around, is a little bit of a strange move, to say the least.
I think they just
I don't
got
see
bored
what
and
the
were like,
benefits
why
are.
not?
Yeah, there's the only benefit is being able to play with keyboard and mouse, but a lot of people don't do that anyway. Bladder. He's one of these scrubs who plays as many PC games as possible with a controller.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. What is controller?
Yeah. So, another thing that Microsoft announced, which was a little bit outlandish. Actually, oh. Hey, OC Villa, I think that is. How's it going? Another thing was Microsoft HoloLens, which is essentially holograms. This is...
I knew we'd get to the future at some point.
Well, it is 2015. We should be expecting this kind of stuff.
It's not 2015 actually. It's actually 1615.
Oh yeah. Well, if we're looking at Microsoft, it'll be or any.
No. You don't understand. The Dark Ages didn't happen, Connor. What they did was after the so-called Dark Ages, the historians were like, all right, we didn't. They actually just forgot to write down history between the years 1200 and 1600. So 400 years of history just like forgotten to be written down. So they were like, all right, let's just make up some history for 400 years, and that's the Dark Ages.
Okay.
So the Dark Ages didn't actually exist. So the year is actually 1615.
Okay. I thought you were trying to make it out like it was the year 2016. I was like, how does that mean that?
No.
Yeah. I understand you now. I still think you're an idiot, but I understand now.
This chat is going weirdly crazy.
You let me come pocket. Yeah, it's fine. We're not currently looking for anybody else because the day when the fabled Hobbit toes may return may come fairly soon. But no, I don't know. We're not looking.
I don't know. He's
for
probably like
anybody
a 40-year-old man.
And if you're wondering who Hobbit Tours is, we've got loads of images to show you.
Oh god, yes.
I have the best one.
Yes, you do.
The one where he's it's Tom and George photoshopped by any chance? Yes, quite.
Oh, I forgot I put it in the meme folder.
Oh, look, it's a lazy spammer. Oh, look, he just got banned from the chat. Oh, no. Oh, what a shame. See, people don't realise that I don't give a fuck. If you're going to spam the chat, you will get banned without question. Get the fuck out. It's like you have to type a million messages. I have to click a button. Do I give a fuck? No. Anyway.
Tommy has a question for you.
So there were spaceships in the Dark Ages, we might never know. They might have had time machines and we'll never know.
Well, history wasn't written down, so I don't know.
That might have been why it might have been written down, but they might have gotten rid of it because they might have created like time paradoxes and things and just be like, we need to hide this now. Anyway, that's slightly off topic. How do we get there? It was Windows Microsoft HoloLens. So I could see this being a massive flop. Actually, there was a really, really good image of like the people who were doing the Microsoft conference wearing this, and they look like twats, honestly. Anyway, I'll try and find it. Oh my god, it's just the best image of all. But the person who was presenting the HoloLens, he looked like a proper villain. Like he spoke really like so. Yes, there. He was a strange one. There,
skeletal.
Yeah.
Sneaky ass skeletal.
There we go. Look at that. That's yeah.
Well, I'm watching the stream, but it's like...
They look really stupid. Come on, pumpkin. Let's not have a repeat of last time.
Oh, look at those. Oh.
I'm just confused by the chat now. I'm just like, what the hell's going on?
I never knew what
The
was
chat's
going on.
just
from the
descended
start.
into madness, and I'm just, oh god.
They said from like further up that they aren't bothered. Like they just talk to each other. They're not
Oh.
really listening to what we're said. So
Yeah. There you go. Has it come up on stream yet, Tom?
Oh yeah, the three guys.
Yeah. See,
And
that
they're
one in the middle's the one. The one in the
they're
middle's the one I'm
fondling
talking
air.
about. He's just,
I'm the oldest.
Yeah, he's the oldest here, ironically. I'm 17. Tom, you're 16? Yes.
Nope.
17.
And the saddest would be
nope.
George.
Nope.
No. Yeah, but yeah, seriously.
Okay.
George be the saddest. I'm the
And
second.
and David's 18. So yeah. I'm
Yeah,
sort of the
no one believes that.
yeah.
Yes, I'm 18.
Mental age, I would say I was the oldest here.
I give him that.
24, Jesus. Yeah.
Told you he was an old man.
See, I've probably got the oldest man age because I feel like an 80-year-old. Like, I make old man noises whenever I stand up and sit down. I'm sort of full on, "Ugh," whenever I stand up.
Dad noises.
Yeah.
You're like, hey.
Every time I'm just like, "Ugh." And I sit down and just, "Ugh." There you go.
And my chair makes the old noises for me, so I don't have to.
Your chair just, Who'd have guessed Blader was the youngest? Yeah,
Well,
he acts the youngest. Unless we had Lewis here.
I
then
have
that
more
would,
fun with it, though.
yeah.
I have more fun with it.
Oh dear. So yeah, that's the thing. Microsoft HoloLens. I have
When you
nothing to
might
say about it
install
except
this.
it's holograms and it looks stupid to say the least.
How do we buy liquor? Let's see.
Give him
Are you-
liquor. Give him liquor.
I go out
I
and
just
buy
I
it.
use my passport
Yeah.
as ID. I just
Yeah,
use that.
David can. I'm still technically underage, and so's Tom.
No,
But
do you
David can
want
just
to
go.
get your drink?
David can just go to a shop and buy it because the drinking age in the UK is 18. Like in America, I think it's something stupid like 21. It's like you can own a gun, but you can't drink till you're 21 because we don't trust you with that kind of responsibility.
Connor, do you want me to get you a drink? I can go now.
Yeah, great.
I'll just like go around yours.
Just massive bottle of vodka, right?
We're getting drunk on podcast.
Yeah, I pay rapey Steve. He goes into the shop and gets it for me.
Oh, that. So yeah, they start touting it being like, oh well, you can put a TV on a wall in holographic form, or you can have Skype on while your dad tells you how to do the plumbing. It's like, why don't you just get a TV or a tablet,
The smart ideas.
and you won't look like a knob. Anyway, I haven't really seen much of Carl Pilkington.
Is that the guy with the Steve Merchant and the Ricky Gervais?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
He's
Yeah.
sort of the bladder of that.
Nah,
trio.
I like Steve
The
Merchant.
bladder.
That's
Oh,
about it.
thanks.
Yeah, you're just you're Carl Pilkington, and then Tom, do you want to be Ricky or Steve?
No,
Steven?
I'm Steve. I'm Steve.
Yeah.
I'm definitely Steve.
Who would George
Ah.
be?
Well, considering there's only 3 people, and we've got 3 people here, David.
No, but the
I
thing
don't
is,
think,
who's George gonna be? He's gonna be like the one that no one cares about, though. Gonna feel bad for him.
David, there's only 3 of them.
Ah.
There's 3 people here. There's not enough left for George. Anyway, moving swiftly on. So yeah, HoloLens. I can't be able to talk about that anymore because I'm not interested. It's nice to see Microsoft being ambitious, but it's all very, very strange. Yeah, there we go. That's the order we thought of as well. Yeah, David's Blair's Carl, Tom's Steve, and I'm Ricky. Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind that. I'm fine with that. I'm not Carl. It's fine. PC people rejoice. Windows Explorer is dead. Oh, am I? Really?
I thought you were the loudest of all.
Do I have to get closer? I'm gonna talk sumptuously to your ears.
Talk like a robot. Come close
Yeah,
to
I'm
the
gonna
mic.
try and wait a minute. I don't know where my pop shield is, but I'm not gonna bullet and find it. 'Cause, yeah.
No. I'm not looking that up.
No, that doesn't sound like something I'm gonna
That's
look up
the reason
anytime
why
soon.
I'm not looking it up.
Right, I can't boost myself, but I've turned down
Oh, yeah.
Tom
Yeah,
and
good.
David, so just boost your boost your stream volume and should be okay. So Internet Explorer is dead, and the code name for its successor is Project Spartan. Now,
Project Original.
oh dear.
I can name you like 20 things that are codenamed Project Spartan, right?
Yeah,
I can't
it
actually do
shouldn't
that,
be
don't ask
too
me to
bad. I
do
moved
that.
it back to where it was. Wait a minute, that's off. Try switching that over. Did that help at all? Ah, fuck no. Anyway,
If
so
yes,
this
say that
David, this
again.
article's horrible. Why do you use IGN for tech news? They don't know what they're doing.
That's
Project Spartan. I'm probably gonna get so many different results. Project Spartan. That works. That's on MSDN as well. Right. So this is basically what it looks like. It looks very, 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 very simple at the moment. So I can't quite remember all the features of it because it was very, very forgettable. It's
Well,
just
there is
not
only
bad.
like 6 lines of news on this.
That's why I went off the IGN article because it's like 6 lines of news and no screenshots. So they're gonna try and make.
Can we do business for once, maybe, instead of you just shouting at me?
Make a deal for the bird to shut up. So they're gonna try and make it backwards compatible with
Hey!
the older versions of IE, so they don't have to include IE with Windows 10, which is just an absolute blessing. Fuck IE. That said, I'll probably still be using Chrome because I'm far too invested in the Google ecosystem.
Connor,
Like I just use Google everything. Like as soon as if I wanted to even use Project Spartan as my daily driver, I'd just be like, oh, it's got no Chromecast extension. Oh.
apparently
Use
they
it
want to
then.
make fun of me more.
Huh?
Apparently want you to make fun of me more.
Fair enough. Anyway, so yeah, that's I don't know. I think this will be shipping in the preview build a little bit later on. I don't think they've got it quite ready yet, but it should be coming later down the line. I'll probably still be using it like I have. Oh, there's Tom killing the jokes dead.
Got there first. Got there first.
God damn it. So yeah, it'll be in a preview build later on. I'll probably still be using it like I use IE, usually to go into there, install Chrome, and then never use it again. But it's nice to see they're finally moving on from Internet Explorer. So yeah, that's certainly a thing, and I think we're running out of news. Oh, we are. Jesus Christ.
There's only one left.
Yeah, it's one last thing. We're gonna try and really drag this out so it takes like 15 minutes. So Microsoft has revealed the Surface Hub, which is essentially a massive screen.
Oh, so it's like a TV for your tablet.
No. It's more designed for the workplace, i.e. to put on the wall and just... You know how you have, like in schools and places, you have like the interactive whiteboards where it's like a projector and then you got the whiteboard thing which works by way of witchcraft.
Yeah.
And then you plug an extra PC into that. It's basically all those things put together into one. So it's a 84-inch 8K, not 8K display, 4K display with an integrated computer. It's a touchscreen and you can use pen with it. It's got dual cameras, microphone array, and speakers. And this is the part where I asked Microsoft, what?
Oh, beats him to the post again.
Oh, and mine, you came in afterwards.
Oh,
Oh.
Same.
God. Step up your game. Step up your game.
See,
Oh.
Tom spends a lot of time on 4chan, so he probably heard all of these. He's probably heard all of these before. So, do you guys know anything about a new World at War coming out? No.
I don't.
I haven't really heard of that one. If you're on all about Call of Duty, it's just I don't really pay attention to Call of Duty news anyway.
Hi,
'cause-
Michael F522.
Hey, Michael F. How's it going? So yeah, Surface Hub. I have nothing to say on this. Like, this is the last topic that we need to like drag out a little bit more because we've got nothing else to talk about.
Okay,
As
I
a
have
we could
reveal,
get
they
some-
don't give you
this.
much.
we could
No,
get some
just
strange
hygienic.
news, you know.
Well, go and get that go get those topics back, David, about the mouse and stuff, because that was quite interesting.
It's just.
I didn't think we'd need it.
What, can't you just undo it?
No, because I'll get rid of all the other topics.
What are you doing?
We're not undoing, Bladder, and if I see you undoing, I'll remove your editing privileges, sir. Go on, Tom, you're going to beat him on that one?
No, I'm not. I don't. I won't.
No!
Oh god.
I'll tell you when to find it.
Really obscure jokes. I mean, I can make.
Are you going to start cracking jokes in the chat later?
I can make like penguin jokes you get on the back of penguin bars.
What the hell is that? What is that emote? Good lord. That's creepy is what that is. Salt Psych... Oh, it's a sub emote from... Hey, it's me, Salty.
Well, if you're gonna end with something, you might as well end it with that.
Yeah! Well, yeah. Okay.
Hey,
Very well.
Lamau.
That's certainly a thing.
Hey,
Yeah.
Lamau.
Yeah, anyway.
Found it.
I think you might have found it.
Really? I don't know what gave it away.
Oh, stop playing with the crisp packet.
I'm just gonna put link in because like I can't be
Yeah,
bothered.
Battlefield player,
Yo.
but World of War loves the game. Yeah, it's I mean, World of War was, as far as Call of Duty games go, it was all right, but I never really play Call of Duty. It's not my type of game.
What the juice is this?
I'm not exactly a fan of the majority demographic. I don't like the idea of having 10-year-olds scream down the mic at me for no good reason.
French
Thanks,
ones.
thanks for that follow, by the way, Michael. Huh?
French ones. No regular ones, French ones. That's all I ever got
they
about
were,
French
apparently.
children.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that kind of thing's more common on console. It's less common on PC because the kids guys go, "Oh, Mum, could you buy me a $1,000?" Well, they don't speak like that, but you know what I mean. Like, they can't. Well, yeah, they're not exactly going to buy you like a grand PC.
Oh, I went in.
playing
Like,
Call of Duty.
this was many a decade ago when I was a young boy. I say
You were a
many
young
decade,
boy?
but you know whatever. I went into the game shop,
Oh,
Oh, not the game shop.
that relic.
and I think it was the release of Call of Duty Black Ops 1,
Yeah.
Oh.
and you know how you could get this massive like fuck off box
Yeah.
that contained like the little remote control car, and it was like £200. This kid was like, "Ah, man, guess me that," and she just got him it. I was like, what? It's horrible. Why? It's like £200 for a car.
Yeah. Like, collector's editions are a bit strange. Like, my dad always gets, like, the hardened version of Call of Duty because that's all he ever fucking plays. Like, my dad's a big Call of Duty fan, and I mean, it's definitely rubbed off on him because every time I go downstairs, all I can hear from the games room, because that's where he games, because nobody else goes in there anyway. All I can hear from that is just him going, "Fuck off!" Just every, like, 5 seconds. Like, yeah, he's
he a
playing Call
geezer?
of Duty again. Yeah. It's like, and if he
One
shoots
could
anybody,
refer it to
if he
it
shoots
as
somebody, you'll always know because he'll always go, "Go on, me lad!" Like, every time.
Well, if he comes in your room, we're just like, what's going on?
No, he knows. He knows my stance on the whole situation.
He knows. He knows.
I've already.
So what about the new topic that I put in?
So, let's try that again. Mousebox builds a computer into a mouse, essentially.
I don't know what this is.
This is essentially a quad-core 1.4 gigahertz CPU, micro HDMI, Wi-Fi BGN, and I love how it says battery optional. It's like, do you not need a battery to run this thing? That would be good, because I don't see a power port on it. So
I
you
thought
get
the power port
accelerometer,
would be
gyroscope,
like under the
USB
2 USBs.
No, that's the HDMI. That's
Okay.
to plug it into a monitor.
This is some
And
128
128
stuff. This.
128 gig flash plus cloud drive. That's a bit suspicious. So yeah, it's basically just a mobile phone in. That's not Desel, is it? Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Accelerometer. Ugh, why
Yeah.
would anyone want one of those in a mouse? Ugh.
Oh god. That reminds me, I tried getting head tracking working in Elite Dangerous the other day, and I don't see why anybody likes it. Like, I can see sort of the immersion factor, but I got so motion sick from it. Like, because, I mean, I move my head around quite a bit when I'm gaming, and I'm used to the game not reacting to that, but as soon as There's the bird. As soon as the game started to react to that, I was like, "Whoa, that's oh god."
It's like when you're driving and you kind of move your head when you want to turn,
Yeah.
or if you got a controller and you move the controller, you tilt the controller and you're like, this doesn't do anything, but
Yeah.
it helps.
Yeah, but then and then when that actually starts having an effect of some description, you're just like, "Oh god, I'm not used to this." I mean, it'll take some getting used to, and I might try and get used to it at some point because it's pretty cool. But I don't much like head tracking. And especially the main thing for that, which is track IR, is just so expensive. It's like it's essentially what it is like a camera with the IR filter taken out and 3 IR LEDs which go on your headphones, and that costs 150 quid. Like, no thanks. Like, if I was gonna get it, I'll probably get the cheaper version, which is essentially a PlayStation 3 camera with the IR filter taken out and just a crappy bracket, and that's like 40 quid. So,
Yeah, but the LEDs,
what about the LEDs?
you gotta have LEDs.
Well, it's
You
not,
gotta have flashing lights.
they're not. No, they're not. They're infrared LEDs, so you don't see them.
Oh, that's bad. I wanted flashing lights.
Just one strobe lights on your head, and the game's just like, whoa!
I have that on my computer. If I turn the lights off, it's like green, just like.
Is that because it's
That's
like your fans?
because one of the LEDs isn't working. It just flashes and like gives me an epileptic episode every time I turn the light off.
So it's just on the fan now, but it's just literally the LED's knackered. Oh well. So yeah, this is essentially like a smartphone. Well, the mouse box is essentially a smartphone in a mouse, which is strange.
Silly.
It's silly, yeah. It's like, what use does this have? Like, I've got, I don't
why did
have
you
it
do this?
nearby, but I've got this thing called a keypod, which is essentially a USB stick with an Android on it, and that's better than having a mouse. Like, I'd rather just buy a phone and that has a screen on it and a battery. That's not optional.
Oh, mate, gonna download me some RAM.
Can we refrain from putting weird links in the chat, please? I don't.
Oh, but Connor, I was gonna download some RAM.
Oh no.
I need some more.
Connors, I got strange news.
Have you really?
Yes, I have strange news.
What is the strange news of which you speak of?
So now that you've got rid of all these messages, I've just said like HIV, and no, neither do they, and they have no context now.
It's your fault for not having better TDV installed. Where did you put that? It's on a dock, yeah.
Do you have better TV installed? It just says message deleted, and now it's just like HIV, and with no context.
Oh, it came up for a link on mine. Whatever. Where does it go? I've completely lost it. There we go. So, no, Dave, we're not talking about that. That's just no. No.
Talk about what?
The Skylink that David put in the chat in the document.
Oh, I heard about this morning.
Bottom line is he put a link in about an elephant damaging
One
cars.
would think to just drive away from the elephant.
Yes, if there is an elephant coming, fine, we'll talk about it.
Coming to sit
We've got nothing
on
else
your
to talk
car.
about, so we're going to talk about elephants in mating season. Yes, that's just brilliant. Yeah, so elephant damages car on mating season rampage. This is going to be interesting. Dare I play the video and get sued by Sky? I don't give a fuck. Yeah, why didn't he just? I was going to say, why didn't he reverse? There's a car behind it.
Just drive forward. There's nothing in front of the car.
Except the elephant.
You might lose a wing mirror, but. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah,
there it goes.
You just want to, try and get out of the way. Like the elephant moved out of
That
the way.
car can reverse.
Yeah, that one can. He didn't for some stupid reason. Probably only be like, oh well, the
I don't know,
elephant's
maybe
ripped
he's
my
trying.
bumper off, so I guess I'm gonna stay here and wait for it to rip more of my car apart. Yeah, great.
Drive forward now,
Some people
quick!
are
Drive forward.
idiots. You just drown. Oh god. So yeah, the young couple inside the badly damaged car luckily escaped injury after the beast went on a rampage run down the road through.
Beast.
It's a fucking elephant.
Beast. Jesus.
It's not a beast. It's literally just an elephant. It's a horny elephant. What do you expect?
Rampage. I think they're taking this a bit out of proportion. No one was really hurt. All right, it wasn't a rampage. All right, it was an escapade. All right, it was a jaunt. It was a little walk.
It was running around trying to, well, seeing cars as potential partners and nothing more. Oh my god, that's just, yeah. That's the thing. Anyway, that is pretty much all of the news we have for this week, so I think we're going to round it out here. So, oh, crap. There we go. So, last thing to do is thank you all very, very much for watching. Thank you for being here this week, and we will see you next time. See you later.
What the hell is this?